So welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about why ARK has one last final shot at the big time again. In today's video we're going to be talking about Unreal Engine 5.4, and I just kind of want this video to be like a bit of a chat between me and you guys, and like obviously in the comment section I look forward to reading some of the responses, and I really hope ARK can finally bring the game back to what it once was. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That will mean just the world to me. Thank you guys so much for the support recently, since I've returned to making ARK videos pretty much full time. And I'll catch you. I was about to say catch you guys in my next video. And let's get straight in with the video. So if you didn't see yesterday, guys, Jeremy, the co-founder, actually went on to say, finally give us some information. By the way, this hasn't been in a single community crunch, and apparently they just keep missing the community crunch deadline whenever they get the information, which is just, I find it so strange that they wouldn't be able to, because this is huge news. So Jeremy, the CEO, said, FYI, we're currently targeting both the in-progress Unreal Engine 5.4 upgrade and ASA's new FSR 3.1 implementation for the release of ARK Aberration on September 4th. Hopefully, both make it in on time. Now, I'll explain to you guys what this is, because some people may not know what FSR 3.1 is. You might do, but anyway, Jeremy has let us know. But something I'm worried about too. So I saw the creator of Fiorda and Valguero posting on Twitter saying, I'm slightly worried for the release of all of this at the same time as Aberration. And the reason why I completely understood what he was saying, because with such a massive launch on the launch of Aberration, it makes me worried about anything that could go wrong. Of course, I don't want them to delay it at all. I want it to be as soon as possible. But it does sort of put that worry into your brain a bit, like, you know, are they going to be able to launch this with Aberration successfully? And that's something with ARK that I hope this doesn't go down as something else which goes into the Jeremy famous tweets of something that never happens. But anyway, so what's going on with ARK? So someone said, can you enlighten to me what this means exactly? And Jeremy said, FSR 3.1 plus frame generation is ×2 perceived frame rate on most graphics cards from the last 5 years. It uses AI for in-between frames with minimal perceptible artifacting, and the Unreal Engine 5.4 increases 25% base performance boost, so it just gives you better 25% performance boost, lower system requirements, and some GFX improvements and new features for longer term. Jeremy mentioned that the implementation of ASA's FSR 3.1 is also being done for each platform, PC, Xbox, and PS5. Now, the reason why this is so massive for the future of ARK, and why this is the last chance this game has got, is because they launched ASA in a terrible way, in my opinion. They had a contract that they had to release ARK Survival Ascended for October, and if they didn't have that contract in place, they wouldn't have released it in October, 100%. I'm telling you, ASA wouldn't have launched until January of this year, because it wasn't ready. But because of this like loan they had to release it in October so Nitrado could make some money. Which is because I think that's who it was between, like the contract and Snail Games and stuff. Anyway, the game has now been out for what? So it's July. So it's been November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So the game's been out for 9 months. So when this launches in September, the game would have nearly been out for a year, completely unoptimized, in my personal opinion. I also agree with what many people have been saying recently. I said to you guys, I was like, I need to upgrade my PC because I create ARK content, right? And being an ARK creator, I should be able to run the game smoothly. But what the problem is sometimes it's not just down. You do need a big, strong PC to run ASA for sure. But the game doesn't run well on even the strongest of system because it's just not optimized well. This is literally, in my opinion, one of the biggest things ARK Survival Ascended will do, because if they can optimize this game better, ×2 perceived frame rate on most graphics cards. So like better frame rate, more lower system requirements is massive, because something why a lot of players don't actually play ASA on PC and play Survival Evolved instead is because they just can't run the game. And if this can make, so some of the things I want from this is, if this can make it so more people can run it with cheaper engines, and it also just improves the overall optimization of the game, this is massive for Ark Survival Ascended's future. The game will grow again, and I will do a video testing. I'm going to do a before and after video on September 4th. It will be coming out after the aberration content. And I'm going to do the before of, like, I'm going to record before the update comes out. I'm going to take loads of different, like, loading into the game and everything like that. And then I'm going to do an after video of what it is like after the update. So many players that might not be playing right now can come back to the game, give it a test, and see if they want to come back to what, you know, the new version of Ark Survival Ascended is going to be. So it leaves it with that, this, guys. Will Wildcard mess up? Will they miss out on probably one of the biggest chances for the game? Or will they finally get something right? I'm not saying they've never got something right before, but in my personal opinion, ever since Ark Survival Ascended launched, the game has just been going down and down and down and down. And unfortunately, it has actually had a spike of players recently. I think using the word spike is probably a bit too strong for it, because now there's 2 more maps. It kind of goes up to like 20,000 players now. You know, for Aberration, I do expect it to be at the 30 to 40,000 player account. But Ark used to always have easily between 60 to 100,000 players per day. And Wildcard can get back to that. And the thing with Ark, why Studio Wildcard are such a lucky company, is they have the most dedicated fan base, and they've created a game that is so addictive that people will literally just play it no matter the issues. Some people manage to get out of the Ark space and take a break, which I've done many times. I've done a lot this year because I was so hyped for the launch of Ark Survival Ascended, and then with the release of it, I wasn't happy, so I took some time to do some Power World content, took some time to do some Helldivers content, never done that in the past. So I wanted to come back to Ark because I missed it, because it's the classic hook Ark has on you. But please, Studio Wildcard, don't let us down. Make this the decision. Make this the best thing you've done before, and you will see that your player base will really, really appreciate it. Also, Studio Wildcard, try and miss out on those fantastic creatures, in my personal opinion. It's not the way to go. But obviously, you've got fantastic, you've got not fantastic tames, you've got cosmetics, other stuff like that, which we will all look forward to. Catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.